Welcome in, Space Coast. We're here at the big event of the night, the ABC Awards, otherwise known as Applauding Brevard's Champions. This is the annual event by Brevard Public Schools that recognizes the excellence of some of the best teachers in our county. This event is made possible by not only our amazing educators and our educational system, but our community partners as well. Right now, I'm sitting here with the big sponsor of the night, Community Credit Union. Dan, how are you?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Doing super great. We're happy to be here. This is such a beautiful event that they put on every single year. We know education is such an important part of our community. Tell me a little bit about the role that you play here tonight.
Absolutely. Well, we're honored once again to be welcomed back to be the superstar sponsor of the ABC Awards this year. Community Credit Union of Florida was started by teachers over 70 years ago. So it's always been part of our DNA and our makeup. And we're just excited to be here to honor the nominees and the finalists again this year.
That is so nice of our financial institutions to join us here to celebrate our teachers. What does something like this cost? Can you put a dollar amount on that?
For Community Credit Union of Florida, over the years, it's millions of dollars that we've been able to give back, specifically to Brevard Public Schools and Brevard Schools Foundation. The exact amount over 73 plus years, I'm not sure. I don't have that number, but it's millions of dollars. And really the impact back to the students and the youth is hugely important to us as well.
Absolutely. And that's so interesting. I didn't know that Community Credit Union was started by teachers. It's quite a lot of money that you guys put forth, and we value everything you do in our community. It's going to be a beautiful event. I can't wait to see what you guys put on.
Thank you for having us. Great to see you again.
Thank you so much. And while we are getting ready to bring in our next guest, let's talk a little bit about what goes on here at the ABC Awards. We have, I think, 5 or 6 contestants for Teacher of the Year this year. Hi, now I'm joined by Mr. Mark Rendell, Dr. Mark Rendell. You're the superintendent of Brevard Public Schools. How are you doing here tonight, Mark?
I'm fantastic. How are you?
Super good. I love this event. I love to see people dressed up. The venue looks great. What do you have in store for us tonight?
Well, it's the best night of the year, and we're celebrating all these incredible educators. It's probably something we should do every day, but we do it at least once a year.
I agree. The educators work around the clock to bring the students what they need, and they have really been doing a great job with Brevard Public Schools. You guys have been earning amazing ratings.
Yeah, so we're in A district 2 years in a row. We have 37 A schools. That's 10 more than we had 2 years ago. And we are celebrating our recent achievement is we just got our graduation rate for last year, and we hit 93%. That's the highest Brevard County has ever achieved. And it's the result of these teachers, all these teachers, kindergarten all the way through senior year. If these teachers are working hard and getting these kids ready to graduate, that's how we achieve that 93%.
Our youth is such an important part of tomorrow. Dr. Mark Rendell, you guys do a fantastic job here. What are some of the things that the teachers are celebrated for?
Well, one of the things I want to do is make sure we thank all of our community for supporting our teachers. We have a lot of business sponsors that make this happen tonight. You know, this fancy dinner, but also prizes and things for these teachers. The winner is going to get a car for a year from Starling, and that's awesome. And, you know, so this night we're celebrating the teachers. I just want everybody to remember that we should celebrate teachers every day, not just tonight.
I agree. Well, that's it, folks. If you know a teacher in your life, make sure you give them a high five tonight and stay tuned to see who the winner of the Teacher of the Year is going to be this year. Dr. Rendell, do you have any closing remarks before I let you get out of here?
No, I just want to thank everybody for their hard work, the teachers that we're honoring tonight, but all of our employees.
Thank you so much. You know, Florida has been exceeding in education out of all the states in the United States. And Dr. Rendell, you are a big part of that here in Brevard County. So thank you so much.
Thanks for the time, and thanks for covering the event.
Absolutely. You know, it takes a village, and we're going to be part of that village.
Big celebration tonight.
Thank you. Well, you heard it from Dr. Rendell. Tonight, the big winner is taking home a car. We have another guest coming in now, Janice Kershaw. Hi, how are you?
Hi, good to see you.
You look lovely. What are you doing here tonight?
Well, I'm the president and CEO of Brevard Schools Foundation, and we are hosting the event. So I get to celebrate and elevate along with all the teachers that we're honoring.
How fun. This is such a beautiful event. You know, the Brevard Schools Foundation does so much to support the Brevard Public Schools. We cover all kinds of events for you guys throughout the year. And it's a lot of work that you put in here. Tell me about kind of like the day to day, the behind the scenes.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's a labor of love, as you can imagine, when you can support teachers and students in Brevard Public Schools and help them achieve their potential. On a day to day basis, oh my gosh, well, we secure the sponsors. So we have to do a lot of arm twisting. But honestly, our community is so generous that folks like Community Credit Union, Health First, and all the rest of, they always step up when we ask them to. Um, we do everything from creating the seating chart, you know, uh, sell. I should say selling tickets, but they aren't really sold. They're, but that kind of taking all the RSVPs, organizing gifts, planning for the sound and the lights, just really every aspect of putting the event on, like if you were having a party at your house.
Well, it looks beautiful in here. I know you guys at home can't see the venue around me, but we have red carpet here, just beautiful decorations. You guys are going to have a really nice dinner tonight. Everybody looks great. What will you be doing during the ceremony?
I have a few speaking parts, and then making sure everybody gets on stage at the right time when they need to. One thing I wanted to mention about Dr. Rendell that I'm sure he was too shy to say anything about, but our foundation is a part of a statewide consortium of education foundations. All 67 counties have a foundation, and Dr. Rendell this year was voted as the Star Superintendent of the Year for the whole state consortium of Florida Education Foundations for his support of the foundation. And he's been tremendous. He sits on our board of directors, and as well as Megan Wright as the school board liaison. So, we have that extra layer of accountability as well as that extra layer of feedback because we have a community board that supports our mission. But when we can have the superintendent and school board member there, it really helps make sure that all of our connections are in the right places.
Wow, so that's a lot of why you guys can do what you do here and why we're here celebrating you guys tonight. So much hard work, so many achievements, and the humility. I mean, that's amazing that he sits on a statewide panel of, excellence. And like you said, just too humble to mention it.
Yeah, but he's a great guy. As I said, he's a tremendous supporter of the foundation, and whenever we go to him with ideas, he's yes comes out of his mouth before anything else. So we do appreciate that. And
Well, thank you so much for that inside look. I mean, we don't always get to peer behind the curtain like that. Is there anything else that you want the people to know at home before we head inside?
just support your teachers because they are the ones on the front lines. It's a hard job, and we really want to appreciate them. So when the community supports them and appreciates them, they just work a little bit harder.
Yeah, so folks, support your teachers and support your people who support your teachers because these are the people that are supporting your kids. And we are happy to be here supporting you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful event and we can't wait to see who wins.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Well, we're going to queue up our next guest here, but I want to go back to what I was saying. I think we have 6 contenders for Teacher of the Year tonight. One of them will take home the title of the Teacher of the Year. I think it's the 2025 Teacher of the Year, and they unveil it here in January of 2026. Next up, we have Miss Pamela. Come on in, Pamela. I'm sorry, pronounce your last name for me.
Petrosino.
Petrosino, and you're a contender for Teacher of the Year this year?
I'm an honoree.
Oh, wow. What are you being honored for?
I'm Teacher of the Year from Edgewood Junior Senior High School.
Oh, wow. So, folks, what they do is they take a Teacher of the Year from each different school across the county, and then all those people compete for the Teacher of the Year of the entire county. So, you have won for your school. Congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What do you think it was that got you that win?
I think a lot of it has to do with the relationships that I build with the students. And I really think that's the key to them being successful. If they know I believe in them and I lift them up, then they start to lift each other up. And the success is just like a domino effect.
Yeah. And what are the age ranges that you teach?
So I teach 10th and 12th grade English. But we're a junior senior high school, and I also have an 8th grade homeroom. So, which is really nice because I started with them last year and they'll be mine all the way through their senior year. So, again, building those relationships, I really get to know and support those kids too.
Absolutely. And at that age and any age really of childhood, it's the relationships that do inspire you to learn and apply yourself and really dive in, because if you don't have that, you might just overlook the educational value as just a checkbox of to-dos. So I think it's really valuable what you and all the teachers do here. I'm sure there's many wonderful teachers at your school as well. Not everybody can take the title, but you certainly did it. And so you'll be in the running tonight for Teacher of the Year for 2025. We're super excited to see who wins. Any closing remarks or anything you want to say about your school?
Just my school is such a wonderful place to be. Everyone really supports each other. I really appreciate the school spirit that everyone has. I think it's a really uplifting school. Whether you're a high achiever or someone who's struggling, everyone is there, like I said, to lift each other up. And that's the key to success, is all being in it together.
Absolutely. And that just brings it back again to it takes a village. And we're here tonight with the entire village of our Brevard Public Schools. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk to us. You look amazing, and we can't wait to see what the night holds for you.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, guys, you may have heard that tonight's winner will have the option to take a lease for 1 year for a new vehicle. We have here Mr. Schuler, who is providing the vehicle to the winner, right?
Yeah, I'm excited to, the Starling organization is excited to provide the use of the car, the new car for a year. And we're so proud of the people in our education system and what they do here in Brevard County.
What is the dealership?
Starling Automotive, Starling GMC, Ford and Honda, Titusville, Florida.
And what is your role over there?
I'm one of the general managers.
Wow. And do you guys actually drive this car here tonight?
Yes, we did. We drove it down. The staff brought it down today, and the lucky recipient will come into the dealership next week and take delivery.
Wow, and I know you guys can't see at home, but I'm staring at a beautiful brand new car with a big bow on the front. So the winner has an option to take it. Do they always take it?
Yes, we've ever had no one not take the use of the car.
And is that something that's sponsored by the dealership?
Yeah, the Starling family, Alan, Walker, and Andrew feel very strong about the community and investing in the future. If it wasn't for today's educators, we really count on them for our future here in Brevard County.
I agree. It's so important to have our community partners here to uplift our teachers and encourage them to keep doing what they're doing and do it to the best of their ability. Mr. Schuler, we greatly appreciate you guys, and we can't wait to see who takes home the car.
It's our pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Last year, the winner of the Teacher of the Year was Laura Nagy, so she may have opted to take home a 1-year lease, which will be expiring soon here. We have another guest coming in. Come on in, Hannah. Is Hannah Denny?
Correct.
And you're a finalist. Congratulations. Tell me about your school.
I am a 7th and 8th grade teacher at Madison Middle School, and we are pretty much working our way back up. So we're really putting our name on the books, and we had a couple where we were like, oh, Madison, and we have really rebuilt our school, and we have an amazing staff. We have an amazing boss. So it's been a really good few years working there, and I love my job.
What age range do you teach?
I teach 7th and 8th grade science.
What do you love about teaching?
Everything. There's a new challenge every single day. You get to make memories and relationships with all of the fun and quirky kids. And you get to really kind of mold them into who they want to be while letting them figure themselves out at this age, because it's such an interesting age group.
Do you have any shout outs that you want to give?
Oh my gosh, all of my kids. I love them all, even the ones that have gone on to astronaut and even Titusville. So absolutely.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Hannah. We can't wait to see who takes home the car. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
It's a pretty one. Absolutely.
Good luck tonight, Hannah. Thank you so much for talking to us. Okay, guys, we have our next guest coming in, Miss Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Another finalist here for us. Could you pronounce your last name for me?
Mashada.
Mashada. Brenda Mashada. And what school are you with?
Jupiter Elementary.
Have you been a finalist before?
I have not.
Wow, what do you think got you there this year?
I think I am a very people person and I love my students. I love my school family. I think I just try to be there for everybody that I possibly can for my students to help them in any way they need and my colleagues any way that they need. So I think that's what did it.
Absolutely. And, we just want to uplift you guys here tonight and encourage you. What you do is not easy. Working with children is a job in more ways than one. Anybody who has kids at home might know the struggle, but multiply that by 10, 20 sometimes, or maybe even more, depending on your role at the school. If you win tonight, what will you do with your platform?
I think my biggest thing I would love to do is to celebrate teachers. I think they get a lot of bad rap a lot. And I think there's so many good things that are going on in our schools every day. And imagine in Brevard County, how big it is and how many schools that we have, like 90, whatever, 89 or whatever. And so many good things are happening. I think I definitely would want to put all those good things out into the world for people to see.
Just kind of pass it on to all the other teachers who deserve a win too, right? It's so hard to narrow it down to just one, isn't it?
It really is. I think everybody in here, even a lot of all my friends and colleagues at home, everybody deserves to be here. So
Absolutely. Well, you look wonderful. You do amazing work. I hope you have a lovely dinner and good luck tonight.
all right, thank you so much. Take care.
Thank you. Okay, guys, we have our next guest coming in, Miss Shannon Shakespeare. Come on in, Shannon. Hey, that's a last name we've heard of. Welcome.
Welcome. Hi. How are you?
I'm super good. What school do you teach at?
I teach at Golfview Elementary, which is in Rockledge.
Okay, so we got a Rockledge teacher here. How long have you been teaching?
I've been teaching 14 years. Over here in Brevard, I've been teaching 5 years. I teach physical education pre-K to 6.
Wow, where were you before this?
I was over in Pinellas County.
Wow, pre-K to 6. That's quite an age group. How do you handle all that?
Oh, the best that I can. So
I think that's what got you here tonight as a finalist. Congratulations on that. I think it's one of 6, right?
yes, one of 6. And just want to give a shout out to my Bobcat family because this is the dress that my school staff, teachers, and my students chose.
It's beautiful. You really should take outfit advice from the kids if you want to be cool, right?
Especially if you're the physical education teacher and you wear hats and sneakers all the time.
Oh, so they never get to see you dress up much.
No, this is it.
Well, you look fantastic. What do you think if you take the title tonight, what will you do with that?
Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I'd be so honored. Like, this has been a dream of mine and my family's.
Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about, is honoring you guys, not only the winner, but the finalists, all the honorees who competed at their own schools, and all the teachers who maybe didn't make it in this year, but everybody does fantastic work. It really takes the whole team, the whole school, all of the teachers, even, the staff and the faculty as well, to raise these kids up and, get them ready for what they're going to do after school. What do you have planned for tonight?
Tonight, to be with my family. I have friends and family that came over from Pinellas County, so they came over, so I'm glad to see them, plus my in-laws.
Well, we're so excited, and you look so excited. Thank you so much for coming over to talk to us. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Well, Space Coast, we're here at the ABC Awards, which is Applauding Brevard's Champions. This is an event that recognizes the finalists for Teacher of the Year in Brevard County. We have another finalist coming in. Hello, Michelle. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Welcome. And how do you think you became a finalist here tonight?
I think that my strength as an educator is my relationship with my students. I always prioritize that. I know them all very well. I like to joke, I know their grandmother's names. And so I think that really getting to know your students and their individual needs makes you a more effective teacher.
How long have you been teaching, Michelle?
23 years.
Oh, no way.
I started teaching in Japan in 2003. So I wasn't a certified teacher at the time. I was very young. But then I was so inspired by that experience, I came back to the U.S. and got a teaching degree.
That's so interesting, teaching across different cultures with different educational systems. I'm sure that makes you a very well-rounded teacher. No wonder you're a finalist here tonight. What school are you with?
Melbourne High School. The best high school in the district, of course.
And that's 9 through 12, right?
Yes, and I teach all 4 grades, 9 through 12.
Have you worked with younger children as well?
I did in Japan. Since I've been back in the United States, I've worked with adults, and then I did some post-secondary at a community college, and then I've been in high school now for 10 years.
Do you have a favorite or maybe a most challenging age group?
Middle school is the most challenging. High school is my favorite. That's my home. That's why I've been there for so long.
Yeah. If anybody at home has middle schoolers, Michelle feels your pain. But, these teachers, they love what they do, and that's why they do so great at it. Do you have any shout outs that you want to give, Michelle?
Shout out to Flavia and Blanca and Vici, who did a lot of work for this. They were willing to interview, even though English is not their first language, and they did a really great job.
Wow, that's so interesting. Everybody is putting their best foot forth here, not only for our students in Brevard County, but for this event here tonight. I'm very excited to see who takes home the car and the title. Congratulations, Michelle. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Well, guys, we have another finalist for Teacher of the Year. Coming on in is Stephanie Castaldo. Hi, Stephanie. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, we're super good. We love this event. Have you been to the ABC Awards before?
No, I have not.
Really? Well, it's so nice, isn't it? Yeah, everybody's dressed up. You guys look great. You don't get to do this every day at school, do you?
No, not at all.
And what do you typically wear to a day at school?
Usually just like a pair of dress slacks and like a shirt. I have a lot of math teacher shirts that I wear, things like that.
So you teach math.
Yes, I do.
What's your favorite math?
I love pre-algebra, 8th grade math. That's kind of like my favorite to teach.
Yeah. And what age do you teach?
Middle school, so 7th and 8th graders.
What's your school?
Johnson Middle School. It's down in Melbourne. It's close to Gala.
I just moved to Melbourne myself. I'm still acquainting with the area. I've always been kind of a central North County girl. But yeah, so that's so awesome. What do you think got you into the finals tonight?
I think that a lot of my relationship building with my students and just a lot of the work that I've put into helping my school and being part of their community and helping build the community up at my school has helped me do that.
Do you think, if anybody wanted advice on how to teach their kids things, what I'm hearing is the common theme of relationships. So what advice would you give to parents at home?
Just don't give up and don't think that it's impossible, because if you think it's impossible, they're going to think it's impossible. And even if you have to work together to try to figure the math out or figure out whatever it is, if your child sees you struggling and sees that you can overcome the struggle, they will also feel like they can overcome the struggle as well.
Yeah, math can certainly be a challenging subject. You're either a math person or you're not, right?
I think everybody's a math person.
I think so too. And with a teacher like this, anyone could learn. Stephanie, thank you so much. Do you want to shout out anybody at home?
To my mom and my dad, yes, hi, because they're back in New Mexico. So
Did you move here from New Mexico?
I've been all over, but yes, yes.
How long have you been here in Brevard County?
5 years.
Well, you guys, let's wish great luck to Stephanie. Thank you so much. And I hope that you have a great dinner.
Thank you.
Okay, guys, we're here at the Radisson Resort at the Port in Port Canaveral. They have a beautiful convention center here, and we're here for the ABC Awards, applauding Brevard's champions. We have another guest coming in. Her name is Holly. Come on in, Holly. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, thank you so much. What are you doing here tonight? What is your role?
I'm a 4th grade teacher at Imperial Estates Elementary School, and I'm a finalist.
Wow, yay! I didn't see your ribbon. Congratulations.
I have to go get it.
Oh, so you've already been inside. How does it look?
It's beautiful in there.
Yeah, we love this event so much. It's so beautiful in here. So you became a finalist. How did you do that?
It's a total shock. My mind is blown when Dr. Rendell showed up in my classroom and announced to my class that I was a finalist. We were just all floored, and he swooped us off for lunch, and we celebrated, the 6 of us and several school board members. And so
wow, how fun. So you guys don't even know when you're going to be notified, and you get a nice little surprise.
it's a total surprise. Yes. So I was nominated by my school, and that's always a huge honor because it's such a hardworking group of people. But then when you're announced to be a finalist, it's just a shock.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm sure that you've earned it well. What piece of advice do you have for your students who are watching?
Keep working hard, keep pushing yourself. Some days school doesn't feel like where you want to be, but your teachers are there to help guide you and encourage you. And I love my kids. They're my family. So keep pushing. Just keep learning.
When you spend 5 days a week with somebody, you really get to know them. These teachers, they love these kids. They love what they do. This is truly a labor of love. How'd you get into teaching?
I was really one of those people that I think just was naturally born to be a teacher. My senior year of high school, I worked in a kindergarten classroom part of the day and then went to my high school the rest of the day. And that just solidified for me that that's what I was meant to do. And I taught kindergarten for many years. I love the littles and yeah. But I think I just knew. I just always gravitated toward that being my profession, and I don't have any regrets. I love it.
What grade do you teach now?
Fourth grade.
That's a great age, too. What's your school?
Imperial Estates Elementary in Titusville.
Well, guys, this is Miss Holly, a finalist for Teacher of the Year. We're going to wish you the best of luck and a great night ahead of you. Any shout outs?
Yes, shout out to my kids. Love you guys, and I missed you today. I spent the day with my daughter, and we prepared for today, got pedicures, and she's also a fourth grade teacher. So Miss Thompson and I spent the day together, but I missed you guys. I hope you were good for the sub. Love you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
That's true. It is a school day, yet we are here having a lovely event at the ABC Awards. Thank you so much. Good luck.
Thanks.
Okay, our next guest is a school board member, Mr. John Thomas. Come on in, John. How are you doing tonight?
I'm great. How are you?
Super good to see you again. This is a lovely event here. Tell us a little bit about the Brevard County School Board.
Well, we're made up of 5 members. The districts are divided all evenly among the 72-mile county. So we all have our own slew of high schools, middle schools, and elementary schools. So
And what type of stuff do you guys oversee?
all the budgeting for the district, all the policies. So we determine the budget, the policies, and then we task the superintendent to carry it out. And then the superintendent handles all the principals and all the teachers.
You guys have been earning excellent ratings.
We're an A district for the second year in a row. We just had the highest graduation rate in Brevard County history. And what's close to me and to my heart is all of our reading scores from our pre-K through third grade. All those scores are going up. So we're moving in the right direction. There's work to be done, but because of these great teachers, we're moving in the right direction.
That graduation rate is certainly a feat to be accomplished. That really speaks to what you guys are doing around here. What do you think this night has in store for us?
Well, I think it's going to be an awesome night because we get to honor these fabulous teachers. Not just the teachers that won the awards for Teacher of the Year, but we're blessed with having phenomenal teachers across all of our schools. And so this is just a really special night to be able to say thank you.
Yeah, and you guys really keep it fun here in Brevard County. You know, they don't just mail you a medal. This is an amazing event. You guys do so much for our community. What exactly does it mean to be A-rated?
Well, I mean, it's just like when you were in school and you get your grades, it means that you're doing a good job. And you can always have a higher A, and that's what we're pushing for, is to keep on getting better and better. But it just means that as a district, we're moving in the right direction. Our policies are I would say, we've corrected a lot of policies that need to be changed, and that A reflects that we're moving in the right direction. There's schools that still need work. We all can get better, but we're collectively moving in the right direction.
Yeah, so these are the people that grade the teachers, and we're going for that A+, huh, John?
Absolutely.
Sounds great. You guys do great. Thank you so much for everything, and I hope you guys have a wonderful event.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Next up, we have another school board member, Mr. Gene Trent. Come on in, Gene. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good to see you again. What a lovely event.
Oh, it is. This is a great time that we can just sit back and celebrate the people that actually do the work on a daily basis, and that's our teachers that are in the classroom.
You guys also do the work on a daily basis. Do you get a night off to enjoy yourself tonight, or are you working?
No, this is the enjoyment time, honestly. Again, when you become an A district, it's very easy for people to maybe pat themselves on the back, but yet, we did not give one lesson to the class. We did not write one lesson plan. This is the time that we can celebrate the ones that actually do the work in the classrooms, and that's the teachers. And we're blessed here in Brevard County.
Yeah, it's a whole entire organization that goes into educating our children. And Jean, you guys do such a great job. What district are you?
I'm in District 2, which is the center of the county. We have Cocoa Beach, Cape Canaveral, Merritt Island, Cocoa, Rockledge.
Anybody in there that you want to shout out?
You know what? I have the most high schools. I have 5 high schools, and our graduation rate this year, and I'm sure you're aware, it's the highest in Brevard County history. So we are honored to be any part of BPS at this point. But I'd say District 2, having the most high schools, so we have the most high school graduates. So congratulations to all those teachers and principals. The administration works very hard on the graduation rate. That's a collaborative effort between administration and the teachers and the counselors, getting those kids the correct amount of credit so they can walk. So congratulations to all those schools in my district.
Yeah, well, congratulations to the grads and also the teachers, the finalists, and to you guys as well on being an A-plus district. The accreditation here is unending. Jean, thank you so much. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, guys, we have another familiar face coming on in. This is Megan Wright here at the ABC Awards. Hi, Megan. How are you?
Hello, I am great. How are you doing?
Good to see you again. I think we were doing this about the same time last year.
We absolutely were. So very exciting. This event always makes me stop and reflect and think about my favorite teacher that I had. So just this week, I sent a text message and just said, hey, thank you for the impact you've had in my life. So whenever we get to recognize our exceptional educators, it's just a win for our county all the way around. So very exciting.
And you're on the school board as well, right?
I am. I'm on the school board as well.
What is your district?
I am District 1, the northernmost district in the county.
First female face that we've seen. Are you the only?
No, Miss Campbell should be here as well, but she's coming from the south end of the county, so she will be here this evening as well.
Is there anything that you would say to maybe somebody who aspires to do what you do?
Have thick skin. No. Being on the school board is, it's a privilege and it's an honor to serve your community in this way. To be able to see your impact and how you change education in our county is tremendous. So I would just say, hey, have a good cause, have a good reason behind why you want to be on a school board, and then that should be enough to carry you through to get you to the finish line.
You guys certainly do have a big impact. This school district has been making great strides this year and within the last few years. How long have you been sitting on this board?
I've been on the board since 2022.
Were you a teacher or anything before that?
No, I have a very untraditional path into being on the school board. So I owned a business in Brevard County, raised my family here, and just really became aware of the things that were happening in our school system when COVID hit, like so many other people. And so that was enough to inspire me to say, hey, you can either sit on the sidelines and complain, or you can get involved and make a difference. And so that's what prompted me to run for school board.
Well, it sounds like your role has been really pivotal here because, like you said, we had the pandemic. We had to kind of get back into the swing of going back to school. And in the few years that you've been here, things have made dramatic change. So pat on the back.
Yes, we're very excited. So to be an A-rated district for 2 years in a row, to see the highest rate of graduation that our district has ever achieved, I'm like, we are moving in the right direction. So lots of good stuff is happening all around our county. We're very, very proud of the work that's being done by the entire team.
Congratulations. Is there anybody that you want to thank or anything you want to say to the people at home?
I'd have to thank my family because, quite frankly, that's a lot of sacrifice. Whenever you serve in this type of a role, your family sacrifices a lot of time with you. So I would thank them for their never-ending support. And then my husband, obviously, he's doing dad duty tonight and, doing the sports and the school and all this stuff. So he's a rock star at home. So I appreciate him being able to hold that down while I'm serving the community in this way.
Are your kids grade school age, and what school do they go to?
So no, we have two. One is graduated from BPS, and then the other is a 9th grader, and she's at Space Coast.
Oh, 9th grade is so tough. Oh, goodness. I wish you guys the best of luck and a wonderful event tonight. Megan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Well, we are getting close to the event start time here at the ABC Awards. This is the Applauding Brevard's Champions. And speaking of champions, we have the winner last year, Miss Laura Nagy. Welcome back. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. Thank you.
You took the title last time, right?
I did. I took the car home. I took the title.
Oh, my goodness. What was the car?
It was a Buick, so I was surprised to see a GMC today, and I loved driving it. It's been great.
Was there any things throughout the year that were follow-ups on your win, or do you just take the ribbon and go?
No, actually, I now am part of like a huge teacher lead network through the state of Florida. You go to a big conference and meet all the teachers of the year at every county. It's been amazing. Yeah, I'm excited to pass the buck, but also it's been one of the most amazing years of my life. So it's been great.
Yeah, how interesting. All of the teachers across the state are all of the teachers of the year. That must be quite a room full of people.
Really good friends with them. So, and we are meeting up for a PD in February. So it's something you kind of continue on.
It's like an ongoing network bond that you'll have. That's so amazing. Is there any part that you're going to play in the ceremony tonight?
I get to say a speech tonight. And then I'm done with all my public speaking, I hope, forever.
And then you can go back to being just a teacher, right?
Not love all the public speaking this year, but it's been an amazing year, and I'm so proud of the person we get to announce tonight. So it was a hard decision.
Oh, so you have the insider info. We're not telling here. Well, Laura, thank you so much for talking to us. Do you want to shout out anybody before we go in?
Go Sable.
Sable Elementary, you guys. The Teacher of the Year 2024, Miss Laura Nagy. Thank you so much, Laura. Thank you guys for joining us here tonight. We are applauding Brevard's champions of teachers, not only the 6 finalists who will be competing for Teacher of the Year this year, but for all of the teachers who have competed at each different school district. There's winners from each school district, and tonight they are competing for the county-wide Teacher of the Year. We're here from Space Coast Daily. This is Beth York, and I just want to encourage you guys to continue to support our education here in Brevard County. We love our teachers. We love our school district. We want to be the village that our community needs here. Thank you guys so much for joining us, and make sure